Alright, starting things off, you're going to see me pulling volume. This is the beginning of a whole new workout set for me in preparation for Worlds. So I'm just pretty much pulling, what was that, 460, I believe. Yeah. Pulling 460 from sets of 6 and 8. Cool thing with this is just really getting bar and hips moving at the same time. At the Arnold, I had a big time problem of hips pretty much locking out before my back did, and of course I was just ended up doing a nice 600 plus pounds stiff-legged deadlift. Same day, this is pretty much a 2-day for me on these particular days, on my day ones, and I'm repping sets of 6 and 8 with, but that's around 3. Is that like 335? Yeah, 335. I'm doing that for just high volume. So we're trying to up that volume, trying to prep my body to really get ready for Finland. Again, you'll see the second set. Focus has been really making sure my feet stay planted. It seems like the heavier the weight gets, the more my left foot tends to try to drift a little bit. So I've been really trying to focus on planting the ground. Then back to pulling again at the end of the day. But this is $495 for a couple. Then I got to go to Warrior CrossFit, Warrior Z CrossFit there in Sacramento, man. Awesome time hanging out with Charlie. Charles Moore, one of the owners of Captain Kilos there in Elk Grove, California, man. Awesome time. The guy was absolutely awesome. I'm working his gym. There I get to stare. It seems like, swole Jesus in the face. And of course, repping some of that Captain Kilos gear they hooked me up with. Here I'm just, again, trying to move weight, flirting with depth, but again, making sure that weight's just moving. It's a high volume day. Around this time, this is going into midweek for me. So my hips are super tight. So the biggest thing is getting that weight moving. And again, I believe we're at 375, moving it for sets 6. And I believe this is my AMRAP at the end of the workout. And I think I may have gotten 6 or 7 in that. And of course, I believe this is this might be my AMRAP for my squats, I think. Anyways, just try to go as many times as possible. I'm pretty sure for my AMRAP for that 485, obviously I'm dead there. I think I hit around 10, something like that for my AMRAP. And then this is just I got to do a little bench seminar for some kids that came in, so that was pretty cool. Just gotta get to show them, kind of what I do in a workout. And of course, there you see Big Charlie in the back there with the kids. Everybody's counting me off. And cool thing about it, man, like I was pretty dead at the end of the workout, but it was kind of cool doing it in front of the babies and the kids, man. That was pretty dope, man. So showed me a lot of love. That's pretty cool. That was seriously, it was a blessed moment, man. So I'm pretty sure throughout that whole workout, man, the big thing was just, trying to get that weight moving, trying to add as much volume as possible without killing myself. And I had an opportunity to actually talk with another class that came in, and we did a little discussion on bench and bench technique. And so rather than talk about it and really try to, do it while I'm talking about it, I was able to actually use Charlie's lovely wife, Micha, as my example. And she and I had previously, before the class got there, we'd actually had been working on her bench technique, because she's going into a meet. She's fairly new at powerlifting, and she's going into one of her first meets, and actually I believe her first USAPL meet. And so since I'm pretty much USAPL affiliated, we got a chance to work, and you'll see her technique literally is some of the best technique that you'll see around. Good arch in the back, good extension of the bar, nice bar path, nice bar control. And so I got to actually use her as an example for everybody. And so there's a little bit of coaching, a little bit of teaching, and a lot of fun going on at the same time. From there, we actually had a deadlift class, and Charlie gave me a chance to actually talk with talk with everybody, and really just, just have a good time with everyone, and talk to them about some deadlift technique. And we actually went over both sumo and conventional deadlift technique. And so here's a little, I guess, snippet you'll see of me just kind of giving them an idea of my sumo technique, since I'm I favor sumo a little bit. And this is actually pretty cool because this is actually PR time for Micha. There she is, pulling an easy 3. And so, I mean, she was having a dope time. And of course, my deadlift day, my deadlift day for that session was there. So, I mean, of course, we're just pulling all day. I believe the deadlift session was all just a bunch of sets of 6 and 8, 6 and 8, 6 and 8, and here we are. Actually, I believe this is my AMRAP. I think it's my AMRAP. Yeah, I think I was able to rattle off 11 or 12. Actually, it's not my AMRAP. That's just another warm-up set, I guess. This is my AMRAP. Again, with my AMRAP, my biggest thing that I try to do with my AMRAP sets is have control speed and really try to flow through those hips. Really try to make sure my bar pass is the same, and really try to make sure that I have efficient strokes, man. I was geeked, obviously. I was geeked. And the adrenaline wears off, and then reality kicks in. So it's a good time. Then I actually got a chance to go to Midtown and train there with Tara Getty, who's an absolute angel. So she let me get in the gym and move 460 plus, 470 plus, for sets of 6 and 8. And again, about this time, this is literally 24-hour turnaround after I had just got finished doing my deadlift AMRAP. So obviously back's tight, hips tight, but again, the key is really getting that weight moving and make sure that you're not really cheating yourself. So got in and definitely tried to make sure that we move the weight as much as possible. And the warmer the hips got, the warmer the back got. Obviously the lower that I was able to get, but again, I try to make sure that I train as smart as possible rather than just trying to push myself beyond my physical limits. I try to make sure I stay within my lane and push myself up to that point, up to that breaking point, but make sure I don't push myself over the breaking point. So you see us there in Midtown, just doing it big, moving weight and getting ready. I believe this is I believe my last set of work there at Midtown with squats. It's kind of cool using the weights, man, and being able to train amongst all those elite Olympic lifters that train there. Some pretty sick lifters that come out of there. Actually, Marvell used to actually train there before he moved to his new facility there in the Sacramento area. So it was real cool. And finally, see the last set of just weight movement, man. Just flirting with a lot of half squats, 3/4 squats, right at parallel squats that day, just making sure that the weight stayed moving, and that I wasn't hurting myself, but I again wasn't cheating myself. Then I was able to go back home and hop right back on the bench, and love doing bench, but I think again you'll see that left foot kind of tends to drift a little bit when I'm pressing, but here I'm just doing a lot of reps, a lot of volume. Here we are back at it. Next day coming in and just trying to get the setup right. Working on that snug up to the bar for the deadlift. Biggest thing with working deadlift this time around was this is when my hips started getting super duper sore. So again, this whole I guess session was really focused on making sure that I just protected my hip, protected my back, and just tried to make sure that I kind of stayed in my lane. Got a chance to work squats, and as you can see, that left hip is really acting up on me, kind of flaring up, kind of tight, but the looser I got, the easier the weight got, and the easier it was to kind of move. You know, again, it was 2 days, so we just working reps and reps and reps and more reps and more reps. I believe this is just 320. And I think I'm doing it for sets of 10 a day, you know. Maybe a little dead there. What? Are you kidding me? Here we are, just getting ready to just move weight more and more and more. I believe it's like 345, 355, and we're doing this for sets of it's a 6. Again, there's a lot of volume, a lot of 6s, a lot of 8s, a lot of 9s. My roommate Zane, goofball. And again, more bench. Seems to be the overwhelming theme. We're doing a lot of bench, a lot of mid to high volume bench in this cycle. And of course, we're doing a lot of pulling. We're doing an absolute lot of pulling. Here we are back at it. Next day coming in and just trying to get the setup right. Working on that snug up to the bar for the deadlift. Biggest thing with working deadlift this time around. Let's see, I believe I'm doing sets of 6. With this weight, I was 490, I think, 480, 490. We're doing sets of 8. So then we're moving back, kind of redoing that bench a little bit. One of the craziest things, man, that I find myself doing is, I guess, the more tired I get, the more I start getting on those toes. I try to keep my heels and my toes in the same spot. See here, seems to be that pattern. So I try to pull a few clips of me doing with you know, mid to high volume and mid to high weight, showing that pattern I seem to have of rocking on my toes. That's going to be something that I try to address a little bit more as this cycle continues. About 8 weeks. That's actually me having a blast from a PR. That's ex-PR for me, doing 370, I believe, for 9 times. We are, I believe, maybe working an AMRAP of, or working into an AMRAP of, I guess, what is that, 495 or whatever, 490 actually. Just doing sets of, I think sets of 8, sets of 8, sets of 6, sets of 8, sets of 6. Again, that's kind of what's been going on these last, 3 weeks since my last post. Here's actually my AMRAP, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm super geeked about this, so I'll just gonna let you guys watch and really stoked about getting these 32 minutes with it, man. Again, excuse the tight hip. I tried to get the movement a little bit more. This is the most mobility I've had with this hip in literally a full week and a half. So I am really excited about this. Really excited about it.